Teacher talking sports, what does, what do, how we live. And it was back in 2023 when the Rangers won the franchise's first ever World Series. When you think of their offensive stars, the first names that probably come to your mind: Corey Seager, Marcus Semien, and Adolis Garcia, to name a few. But another guy who played a huge role on that team was Nathaniel Lowe, the first baseman for the Rangers, starting first baseman. Now, last year was his last season with the team, as this past offseason he was traded to the Nationals for reliever Robert Garcia. The Nationals were seen by some as a dark horse playoff contender, but they've really struggled this season despite good seasons from James Wood and Mackenzie Gore. And Nathaniel Lowe just couldn't hack it, and now he is no longer going to be on the team. As we see here, Andrew Golden, who works, I believe, for the Washington Post, covers the Nationals for him, returned Dylan Cruz, another prospect who was expected to play a big role but hasn't been healthy and really didn't perform when he was in the line. But anyhow, he returned from the 60-day IL, and they designated for assignment Nathaniel Lowe. Lowe was acquired this offseason for Robert Garcia, team's highest paid player in the active roster, $10.3 million. Didn't live up to expectations, career lows offensively. And we take a look at those career lows. So he's 30 years old, and we see that 216 batting average, 665 OPS, 88 OPS plus. His first 6 years in the league, never had lower than a 107 OPS plus. What's pretty remarkable is, despite the struggles, he was on pace for probably over 90 RBIs on the season, but he's walking less frequently, striking out even more, and just really has not been quite as good on the defensive side either as a first baseman, former Gold Glove winner. What's pretty cool is, though, that you see his last game with the Nationals, which came yesterday, again in a win against the Royals, 1 homer, 4 RBIs. Yes, he hit a grand slam, and thanks for the grand slam, we're designating you for assignment. So we see MLB trade rumors. All 29 other teams will have the opportunity to claim Lowe, but in light of his immense struggle, it's hard to see another team claiming the remaining $2.49 million on his contract. If Lowe passes through waivers unclaimed, he'll become a free agent who can sign with any team. A new team would own the prorated portion of the league minimum for any time spent on the big league roster. Nationals remain on the hook for the rest of his salary. So yes, as mentioned in the article, probably not going to get picked up off waivers. But my question is, do you think a team could pick up Lowe for a postseason run? A guy who has won a World Series with the Rangers, was their full-time starting first baseman. Maybe not as the starting first baseman. Maybe can platoon if that team has a right-handed first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt maybe, but I don't know if he would platoon with Goldschmidt or Yankees play him every day. It's just one that came to my mind. But yeah, Nathaniel Lowe, still just 30 years old, was a struggle this season, but you always wonder sometimes with players, if they were to go to another team that's more in the hunt, will that player perform better? A lot of people thought that would happen with Luis Robert if he were traded from the White Sox, and Lowe's actually a former Silver Slugger as well, just 3 years ago, back in 2022, when he hit 302 with 27 homers. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, and subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.